Sup people, this is Nicholaus Arson from the Hives here. Today I'm going to talk to you about some albums that made a huge impression on me when I was a kid, or some of my favorite albums, I could call them. I will start off with the rock and roll record that was the first one to make a big impression on me. It's For Those About to Rock by AC/DC. It was probably released somewhere around like maybe 83 or something. I was 6 years old, and this was my favorite record at the time. This was the one that made, the first cut. That sort of made me want to do rock and roll. The second record that I want to talk about, which is, was obviously a huge influence for us, was it's a compilation between the Sonics' first two records and then some other stuff. The Sonics were a garage rock band, or they were just a rock band, I guess, at the time, in the Pacific Northwest, around Tacoma, Washington, in the U.S. And they played pretty rowdy rock and roll compared to their contemporaries, I would say. And this is a record that made a huge impression on us, and we wanted to, kind of wanted to do what they were. They were sort of a 60s AC/DC, if you will. So we thought this record was amazing, and we loved it back to back. This is the Sonics and Psychosonic. Another record that made a huge impression on, both me and us as a band, and that was really important to our sound, the way that we started sounding, was a record by the New Bomb Turks. And it's called Destroy Oh Boy. It's their first full-length album. To us, it's like one of the all-time classics, one of the most important, whatever punk or rock records ever made, in the Hives book. Yeah,